Good morning, AGA, and welcome back to the 5th episode of AGA News. How are you doing today, Ellie?
I am doing fantastic. How about you, Eliana?
I'm doing great, thank you. In the last few days, we went to a chesed trip to Ezra's column and helped out in the pantry. We also had an organization called ORT that also helped in the pantry.
ORT, is an organization that helps Israeli teams decompress after the events of October 7th by bringing them to various locations.
We also had a lunch with them in Labello, and we also had PE with them. Ellie, do we have any clips that we can show?
Yes, we do, bringing them right now.
Thank you to Ezra's column for providing us an opportunity for us to help out the community.
Speaking of community, this year we have just partnered with the app Just One Chesed, an app where we not only can record our community service, but it helps us find community service in our area.
Just a reminder, we need 20 hours every year to complete our graduation requirements for order us to graduate.
Here we have Mrs. Smedley, our Chesed coordinator, to talk a little bit more about Just One Chesed.
Hi everybody. I just want to take a moment or two and talk about how we're tracking our Chesed hours this year. We are lucky enough to be in partnership with a great app that's called justonechesed.org. And some of you are not logging into there as regularly as you should be. But your goal for the year is that you have 20 Chesed hours for the entire year, which means at this point you should be at about 5 to 6 hours completed, which about a third of our students are. The way that Just One Chesed works, as you guys know, is that when you complete an opportunity, so students can log into the app and record their Chesed hours. You do not need to have approval from anyone outside of the school, just from us. If you have contact information for someone to provide, then we'd love to have that, but it's absolutely not necessary. You may take pictures if you like, or just detail what it is that you've done. And anything that you are doing outside of helping your family can count as Chesed. We're not counting our chores, we're not counting just normal everyday hanging out with your siblings or helping your mom with dinner, but rather if you're doing something like helping your neighbors walk their dog when they're out of town, or you are helping people in the community. If anyone's interested in continuing to volunteer at Ezras Cholim, I've actually got the applications for that, and that's a perfect opportunity for you to do some Chesed hours. But back to the app. So looking at Just One Chesed, basically the way that this works is that you log your time in. Once you've done so, I will approve it for you as your Chesed approval, and then you will be given coins. These coins are actual money that you can utilize to give tzedakah or to help with other Chesed in Israel or in America, which is absolutely a fabulous way of incentivizing us all to utilize this app. Once again, it's justonechesed.org, and if you have not logged into it previously, please make a point of doing so. If you are struggling with logging in, see me, and I can help you with your password and to make sure that you have access to the app. Thanks everybody for helping out in the community.
Thank you very much, Mr. Smedley, for explaining to us what an awesome organization this is.
Let's dive into our school life, starting with the gift exchange.
For our 5th year in a row, staff and students participate in this school-wide event where we each get a person, buy them a gift, and give them to it on Giving Day.
The Giving Present Day will be on December 16th, the second day of Hanukkah. Don't forget to bring your present.
Now, for a commercial break,
I'm David, I'm 11th grade, and I have my food here from the Pardes cafeteria. If you want to take a close look. Here we have beef and broccoli, rice, egg roll, sunflower and jelly sandwich, and some roasted vegetables. It is very good.
Thank you, David, for giving your deep thoughts about the food.
Now, let's talk a little bit about something everybody enjoys. Holiday break.
The upcoming holiday is Thanksgiving through November 26th to 28th.
On November 25th, there will be a half day, so school ends at 1 p.m.
Hey Ellie, what are your plans for the break?
Most likely I'm going to hang out with my family, have a good meal, and make some very good memories. What about you, Eliana?
On Thanksgiving, my whole dad's family gathers around at the park, and we have a picnic, like eating barbecue and having turkey, and we stay there until the evening and hang out and play games.
Whoa, that sounds like a lot of fun. I know that you have a lot of Thanksgiving traditions. I wonder what other people do.
Let's go ask them and see what responses we will get.
Oh, hi, Ellie. It's Coach Nicholas, Miss Nicholas, and I got a few Thanksgiving treats, traditions that we like to maintain year to year, and that is a turkey bowl football game with the entire family out in the mud and the grass and the wet. And then my sister's stuffing that she makes. She puts sausage in there, homemade bread, and it's better than the turkey, so I just kind of keep the stuffing to myself.
Hey, I'm Corinna, and the things that I do for Thanksgiving include eating turkey with a bunch of family friends and mashed potatoes. We used to have a tradition where we would have this catapult thing that when you did something wrong, it catapulted whipped cream into your face, but we don't do it anymore because people don't want their hair getting messy.
Wow, that's so cool. Thank you for participating. I hope you guys have a wonderful break.
Now, we have a special guest star, Eli Klinova, sharing one of her deep thoughts with all of you.
Hello, my name is Eli, and I'm here to share a deep thought with you. How can you find your purpose? Everybody is very different from each other, so there isn't just one clear answer. So, on a more broader level, I'd say creating goals for yourself and do what you're passionate about. I think that those two main things make life feel fulfillful and purposeful.
Thank you very much, Eli, for sharing your deep thoughts with us.
Now it's time for the Student Spotlight of the Week. Spotlighting Matthew Babachayev.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Down with Ellie. Here we have our Student Spotlight of the Week, spotlighting Matthew Babachayev. Matthew, how are we doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I am doing fantastic. As always, we will be asking our spotlighted student 3 questions. Matthew, are you ready for this?
Of course I am. I've been waiting for this moment.
See, he's a follower of Down with Ellie. Alright, first question. What is your favorite way to give back to your community?
I love giving back to my school community because I don't really have time after school. I like to help with the yearbook club. I like to help with basketball, trying to get that together. And yeah, that's stuff I do.
Really powerful. Thank you very much for sharing that.
No problem.
Question number 2. Would you rather have the power of time stop or X-ray vision? Think about it.
Time stop.
Why?
No reason.
No reason? No comment. Question number 3. How excited are you for the gift exchange?
Oh, that's gonna be so much fun. Like honestly, like last year, I got my boy last year.
So I got him last year.
Hooked me up with the basketball hoop. That's why I'm as good as I am today.
Exactly. This has been another episode of Down with Ellie. See you next time. Back to you, anchors.
Thank you for watching our 5th AGA News. This is Eliana.
And this is Ellie. Have a great rest of your day, Flames. And don't forget to
Stay
on fire!